What's up, guys? I'm Kyle,
I'm Michael.
and we are going to present to you today a review of the new Battle Royale game, Apex Legends. Michael, what is your first opinion of this game?
My beginning opinions are pretty good. I'm very excited to see how this game ends up turning out future-wise, with its addition of guns, balancing, will be something like Fortnite, something like that. Now, Kyle, give me your first impressions.
I played this game when it first came out, Monday, I think it was January 29th, and I had very good impressions of it. I thought the gun mechanics specifically were very good. They felt very polished. I liked the element of just the characters and their unique abilities, almost like Rainbow Six Siege. And I think my favorite thing about this game is when you're in a gunfight and you get these parts where everyone is using their gadget to help the team out, and there's like a lot of cooperation, which is something you don't really see in battle royales like Fortnite or PUBG. I also liked the aspect of just the overall presentation of the game. So, for example, there's a lot of quality of life enhancements. So, you really don't even need voice chat for this game. I mean, you can ping anything you want. You could ping health, ping weapons, ammo, the objective, supply bins, anything really. And it really helps people, especially a lot of people nowadays on console don't use mics.
I do think that's a good point to bring up, and I think really communication is where a lot of battle royales fall short. It's something like Fortnite or PUBG where there isn't really a way to ping a location or anything like that. People end up shooting or, probably mostly shooting, and that gives away your position in a lot of things. So I think having a private pinging system, or even just just general well-presented map design and stuff like that pushes you in the direction of the objective. I do think the character selection system is very unique, and we've never seen this before in a battle royale, and it provides us with really unique situations where you'll have one character that can grapple, and he'll be able to get a verticality on maybe someone who can hold a front line a lot better, like a directional based shield. You know?
One thing I will say is that the character roster is very well balanced. It doesn't feel like there's one character that's way overpowered than the other. Really, there's no character that's you can honestly say is like way overpowered. You look at a game like like Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch or any other those like character based games. There's always this one character that the community that plays the game, kind of hates. With our Rainbow Six, it's always Ash, or it's always Blitz. And I don't see this character that in this game where it's everyone's gonna hate. I really appreciate that. Also, I didn't even know this was a Titanfall game until you told me, and I appreciate that. I didn't need to know that it was a Titanfall game to enjoy it and to actually like the characters. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think really it's a very welcoming game to a lot of new people who are new to the battle royale genre. Its learning curve is not that of something like Fortnite with the building, or the third person combat is just generally more challenging than first person. So I think the learning curve in Apex is very easy, but for longtime players it's going to be still challenging enough, and you're going to be able to pull off more moves and sort of special techniques that new players won't be able to do, without making the new players feel like they're getting absolutely destroyed because someone can build better than them.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'm not the best at battle royales, and I think I did pretty decent. If you see my gameplay right now, playing with Gibraltar. But
the gunplay is another thing that I think is very
smooth.
Very smooth. There are definitely guns that need more balancing, and just like with characters, there isn't really one that's overpowered, but I think plenty of them are underpowered. I
definitely think that the SMGs in this game definitely need to be boosted, because if you look at a game like we'll go back to Fortnite. Fortnite's SMGs, for the most part, they're very they're very reliable. I've seen a lot of people that'll save an SMG for like the later rounds of the match, whereas in in Apex, I haven't seen a lot of people bring SMGs. You know, when they're the last few squads left, I usually see people bring. They'll bring the high rounds, or they'll bring the snipers, or even Peacemaker shotgun. You know, not a lot of SMGs going on there.
Well, again, again, like I said, it is just the beginning, couple. I mean, this game is only been out for like what, a week, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, a week.
So I think for a game like this at launch, it's incredibly well balanced. Again, some games or some guns or characters are going to have to be balanced. The Peacekeeper shotgun is a little bit too overpowered. The Wingman pistol is a little bit too overpowered, and like Kyle said, a lot of the SMGs are very underpowered. Certain legends that are out are definitely less useful than others, and it really plays best. The game plays best if you have 3 people to play with. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of there being only a trio version where you have to play with 3 people, and there's no way to be alone or to have more than 3 people. You're either one person queuing with randoms, or you're one whole squad of trios, or you're 2 people with one random. I think that's a little bit irritating, but again, the game is entirely based around. It's new, and it's entirely based around teamwork, and you can clearly tell that.
Yeah, I would say, people will ask the question, is this game worth it to play? I definitely think for free, you're getting like Call of Duty Blackout quality, I'll say, and you're getting it for free. The lack of modes. I mean, yeah, there's only training, which I mean you'll probably use once when you first play the game, and then there's the actual Apex mode. But it's free, very fun, and I think if you look at it like a game of Fortnite, one thing that I would appreciate is, in Fortnite, all your skins, all your, a lot of the costumes that you will get, you have to pay for them, and there's no way to really grind for them. In Apex, you can unlock essentially everything by grinding. It'll take you a while, but I still appreciate that, especially coming from an EA game where, they use microtransactions like they're life or death. I appreciate that there's no true like pay to win system, and I still think they use microtransactions the way that they should be used, because I understand you're not gonna have many games that don't have any microtransactions, and I understand that games are gonna have microtransactions. It's just that you have to put them the right way.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with microtransactions. I don't have any issues with loot boxes at all, as long as they're purely cosmetic. And some people can say, yeah, well, there are 2 characters which are only purchasable by spending in-game currency to get them. And while that is, in theory, a way to, pay to win, none of the characters are that good. Caustic, in particular, is one that I picked up, and he's really underpowered, and he's one of the people that I think really needs it.